welcome back to my channel. So today's video is obviously a Maleficent Halloween makeup tutorial. One of my subscribers requested it, so of course I did it. And I have some more Halloween tutorials coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. So make sure you hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss any of them, because I have some good ones coming up. So in this tutorial today, the main products that I used were the MAC Silver Dawn Extra Dimension Eyeshadow and the Lorac Pro Palette. Now, as I went through the tutorial, I also showed you what eyeshadows you could use from the Maybelline The Nudes Palette, just in case you guys don't already have the MAC eyeshadow that I have, or the Lorac Pro Palette, or you want to try something more affordable. The Maybelline The Nudes Palette will also work for this look. However, if you do have the Lorac Pro Palette and a MAC eyeshadow, or something similar that's more high-end, I would suggest that more for Halloween, just because you want your look to last a long time. So a lot of the products that I mentioned are for lasting a long time, but I also wanted to include something more affordable. Then for the lipstick, I did use ColourPop Creeper, so I'm super excited about that. It ended up being the perfect color. Other than the red bold lips that Maleficent has, it is her cheekbone contour. Now, I don't know if I've done this justice, because her cheekbones are like razor sharp, like they could poke your eye out. But I use the Anastasia contour kit to contour today, and I really try to emphasize the cheekbones. So, which you guys don't have to do. If you want to do the Maleficent makeup tutorial and you want to do something more subtle, that's totally fine. You guys can make this your own. Also, everything that I use in this makeup tutorial is going to be linked down below, along with my outfit. This I got from H&M, this corset. These I got from Amazon, and I'm pretty sure they're Amazon Prime eligible. I also got this crow from CVS, which I mentioned in my most recent Halloween haul. Just thought this would be a nice touch to the intro. So yeah, all of that will be linked down below. So always check down in the description box if you're wondering about something that I mentioned. But yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Alright, first we're going to go in with the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus Spray. We're going to want our makeup to last a long time since we're going to be out and about. So we're just going to spray some of this all over our face. Next, we're going to go in with the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer and place that on our brow bone. Now, because we want our makeup to last long, I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre and placing that on my eyelids. And to place it, I'm going to be using the Sigma P82 brush. So for the next step, I'm going to be going in with the MAC Extra Dimension eyeshadow in Silver Dawn. Now, if you guys don't have this, a good palette to go to is the Maybelline palette. This is the Nudes palette, the original, and you can use this color right here. It's a little bit darker, so it's a little bit different, but it gives you kind of the same effect. But the only reason why I'm going to be using the MAC Silver Dawn one is because I think it's a little bit closer of a color, and also I trust MAC eyeshadows over Maybelline eyeshadows. I think they're going to last longer, and whenever you're going to go out on Halloween, you want your makeup to last a long time. So to place Silver Dawn in my crease, I'm going to be using the MAC 224 brush. So I'm just going to dip that in and then place it in the crease. Next, I'm going to go in with the Lorac Pro Palette, and we're going to be using the eyeshadow in Cream, which is right here. Now, if you want to use the Maybelline The Nudes Palette, you could use this color right here to get the same effect. To place it, I'm going to be using this Sigma E25 blending brush. Dab it on and then blend it in. You want to make sure there's not too much of a harsh line between the crease and the lid, so you kind of want to blend them together in the crease like this. So like I said, you're just going to pat it on, then blend. Next, from the Lorac palette, I'm going to be using this white color right here. If you're using the Maybelline The Nudes palette, you can go in with this color right here. Now I'm going to take that Sigma E25 brush and you're going to dip it into the white eyeshadow, tap it off, kind of dab it right underneath your brow bone on each side so it's not too much, and then just blend. Alright, so now we're going to go in with gel liner. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner. So because I'm really promoting a long-lasting makeup for this look, what we're going to do is we're going to set our gel liner. Sometimes I skip that if I'm lazy or if I'm in a rush, but for Halloween, we're really going to want to take the time to do the extra steps. So from the Rock palette, I'm going to be using this black shade right here. If you're using the Maybelline The Nudes palette, you can just use the black shade that comes in the palette. Also, I forgot to mention for the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, I used the brush that came with it. Okay, so we're going to place a black eyeshadow using the Sigma E17 brush. We're going to use another brush to get on that inner corner in the wing, but for the main part of the eye, the liner, just go using this brush. Now to get on that inner corner and the wing, we're going to use the Sigma E05 brush. Alright, so now we're going to go in with a face primer. I don't necessarily have a face primer that I think is the most long lasting, but I really do like the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer because it really smooths out my skin. Now, I have normal to dry skin, but someone told me on Instagram, she said that she has oily skin and really doesn't like the Maybelline Baby Skin, but she likes the Magic Perfecting Base Form from L'Oreal, and she says it's her holy grail product. So if you have oily skin, maybe try that one out instead. So I'm just going to squirt some on my fingers and then place it all over my face and on my eyes, of course. Alright, next we're going to go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. So whenever it's Halloween time, you know you're going to take a lot of pictures, especially if you took all of that time to do your Halloween makeup or put together an outfit. You're going to want to take pictures, so you're going to want to use a foundation that is good for photography. Now, I'm going to be honest, I really cannot tell the difference between all of my foundations and how they look on camera. I guess I would have to really look hard, but a lot of people have said that they have noticed a difference, and it's just known to do that, so I wanted to share that with you guys, but I'm not so sure if it does. But either way, I think this is a fantastic foundation. I love the coverage, and I love how it applies to my skin, and it's not completely dewy, it's a little bit more matte, and here I am doing a foundation review. Let's just apply it to our Sigma F80 brush and then put it on our face. Alright, and going along with longevity, we're going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. So I'm going to be putting this on the, what is this, the F86? Yep, so the F86 Kabuki brush. So just place a drop there, dot on each side, and then start blending it in. I do right underneath my eyes, and I do a little bit on my cheeks just because I have a little redness there. So I like to kind of even that out. And a little on my nose, whatever's left over. So I kind of swipe back and forth, and then kind of go down too. Alright, so now we're going to do her brows. So her brows are more on the harsh and defined side. So I'm going to be using a brow pencil, and I'm going to be using the HD Brow Pencil from BH Cosmetics. So first we're going to brush out our brows, and then we're going to fill them in. If you guys want a full brow pencil tutorial, I will link it down below. I just did one recently. Next, we're going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is the best brow gel that I have found thus far, and it will help your eyebrows last all night long. Alright, now on to contouring, which I think, other than the red lips, is the most important part of this makeup look, because Maleficent's, or at least Angelina Jolie's Maleficent look is like the most chiseled cheekbone ever. Like they could like poke your eye out. They are so pointy. So we're going to be doing a really, really, really strong contour. And the contour kit that I am using is the Anastasia Contour Kit. So first we're going to start out with the actual contour, and then we'll highlight. Alright, so we're going to go in with this shade right here. I can't remember what it's called, but we're just going to use that one. And I'm going to be using the NARS Ita brush, so I just tap that in to that powder. And we're going to start here and bring it here. So just bring it back and forth and then down. Same thing on the other side. Back and forth from the ear to the chin and then down. Okay, then we're going to go from the ear here, but now we're going to go up into the forehead, ear into the forehead, Okay, and then we're gonna buff it in. Okay, we're gonna take some powder and put it right underneath her neck. Kind of blend it down into her neck a little bit. Okay, and now on to the cheek contour. So just dip your brush back in, and then we're gonna place it, so do this. The fish face really helps, and you're gonna go right like underneath that cheekbone. Go back and forth from the hairline and like right about here. Don't go too far down. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there for now. Don't worry, I'm gonna blend. Okay, fish face. So now I'm gonna blend the contour out with the e.l.f. small stipple brush. So I do circular motions around my head, around my chin, and then all the way back around. And we're gonna go back and forth, and then we're gonna do swirly motions. So I think I might blend in more with that, but we're gonna go into highlighting, and then hopefully that'll help connect everything, and we'll blend even more after that. Now we're gonna go in with this color right here from the Anastasia Contour Kit, and we're gonna dip the Sigma F35 brush in it. First, we're gonna go right underneath our eyes, go back and forth. I don't know if you can hear, but my cat's crying because he has separation anxiety. Just like, I'm just filming, I didn't leave. And now we're gonna dip it again, and then we're going to place it across our forehead. Like this. So back and forth, and then spin for circular motion. Dip it again. I'm going to go on the chin, down the bridge of the nose, here, cupid's bow. I know why this keeps happening. I don't know what you call it, but it's like what I call an itchy spot. So like this, like a little red thing pops up, it itches, I scratch it, and then like 30 minutes later it's gone. But it was in my Beauty Vlogger 101 video, and now it's in this one. So I'm even going to go underneath the contour, right here. We're going to use the NARS Eda brush again, and blend back and forth. Kind of repeat what we did before. And up and down, up and down. Down, up and down. Just make sure we got into the bridge of our hair. Okay, back to the e.l.f. small stipple brush. Circular up and down. Now we're going to go back to the MAC Silver Dawn eyeshadow. Once again, you can use the same color that it's in the Maybelline The Nudes palette. So there's one in there that's kind of similar. It's a little bit darker, but similar. And we're going to use the Sigma E30 pencil brush to place it on the lower lash line. And what you're going to do is you're going to place it on the lower lash line, and then you're going to try to smoke it out a bit. Now we're going to go back in with this white color from the Rock Pro palette. You can use that same white color from the Maybelline The Nudes palette if you guys have that instead. And I'm going to be using the Sigma E46 brush to place that white eyeshadow in the inner corners of my eye. Alright, we're going to go in with false lashes, but before we do that, we're going to go in with mascara. So I'm going to be using the Lights Camera Lashes mascara from Tarte. But if you want something more affordable, you could go for the CoverGirl, the Supersizer mascara. Next, we're going to go in with the Tarte Lash Liner. So it's just a black eyeliner. I'm going to put that on my upper waterline. And then I'm also going to put it on my lower lash line, but I want to go harder on the top line and then just a little bit lighter on the lower line. Alright, now I'm going to go put on false lashes. I used false lashes that I got free from LA Splash. It came free with my order, which I actually really like them. I need to figure out what they're called. I don't know if they're just like something you get for free and you can't buy them separately, but they're really nice. Then I got this Ardell lash glue from the drugstore, which I was so excited to see so many false eyelashes and lash glue at the drugstore. But what I did was, which made it so much easier for me to apply my false lashes, was I put the glue on my eyelid and then place the lashes instead of putting it on the lashes and then placing it. It just made it so much easier for me to place them, and then when I'm putting on the lashes, it didn't get all caught up in my, regular lashes, so I thought that was really helpful. Then once I let them set, I went in with the NYC eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and just, you know, evened everything out. So it looked like a really nice smooth black line. Alright, so the last step is to put on red lipstick. I'm going to be going in with the ColourPop liquid lipstick in Creeper. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Let me know down in the comments what you guys are planning on being for Halloween. I would love to know. I'm actually not going to be Maleficent for Halloween. I just thought this would be a fun tutorial to do for you guys, especially because one of my subscribers requested it. I'm actually going to be doing a Haskell skeleton costume. I'm so excited about that, guys, so stay tuned for that because I will be showing you that costume. I'm thinking about doing like a getting ready with me and showing you how I apply the makeup and whatnot. So excited. So let me know down in the comments what you guys are going to dress up as. I would be so excited to know. And then if you're not subscribed to me already, please make sure to hit subscribe below. Like this video if you've liked it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! So I'm let's just start over. Maleficent makeup tutorial. Damn it.